Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to Prophecy Box Break's next NFL Team Break event. Today, 2021 Panini Score Football. We're looking at 40 cards per pack, 10 packs per box. We're looking for no less than 4 autographs. I know every once in a while we see some Panini points with any of the Panini products, really. But we've seen a little bit more than our fair share of those, I think, recently, and I'd love to see some autographs today. 2 veteran, 2 rookie, I believe, is the way that we used to see these. I would definitely love to see that again. So let's go ahead and get back at that. As usual, we're going to wait a few minutes while everybody filters in. Those that are going to make it should be here shortly. Notifications are out. 4 autographs. The Tom Brady tribute card, of course. 36 inserts, 10 parallels, 90 rookie cards out of a 100 rookie card set. So that's another nice thing about the score box here, is that you could actually pull the whole set of rookies across 2 boxes if you have just a little bit of luck. There is, I believe, a 400 base card set. Might be 300 base. I think it's 400. So you can just about pull everything with some real nice luck, of course. Hey, Al, glad you were able to make it. Hey, Alan. Glad you were able to make it. Welcome to the party. Alan's rocking the San Francisco 49ers and the Jacksonville Jaguars today, so definitely looking for that T-Law auto. Although we certainly wouldn't turn down a Trey Lance auto. It'd be the second Trey Lance I've pulled this year, so that would be a bit of all right. We pulled one out of the 2021 Sage Aspire set, a red parallel that was pretty nice. That may actually be up on the eBay store. I'm not 100% positive. It might be up. It might be in the gigantic stack of cards that are waiting for me to photograph and sort and price and list, but it might be there already. Hey, Sam, glad you were able to make it. Aha, Drew's still looking for another Jake Funk. We pulled a pretty nice one out of the Aspire set out of Jake Funk, didn't we? Earlier this year. I think we pulled a silver parallel. Yeah, I'm not 100%, Alan. It could be in either pile. So if you are interested, by all means, and it's not there, you let me know. I will find it. We're gonna do things just a teeny tiny bit differently today. But again, we're gonna give just a few more minutes here, as tradition, to make sure folks that want to make it to the break are able to make it to the break. Hey, Drew. Glad you were able to see your way to us today as well. Yeah, I'm definitely still holding it. We're going to bring out the timer here as well. Make sure that we are using that timer for the auction action we're going to have. There's going to be just a little bit of auction action today, but I felt like I was cutting people off before, and I don't want that. I want everybody to be happy with the turnout, so we are going to do this a little more structured. Once we get there. Oh, the Jake Funk card. I think you picked that up off of me, didn't you? Well, you know, Sam, I thought about some feedback that I got, and I definitely wanted to agree that the giveaways, while they're fun and they're awesome, it was kind of drawing out our box break process a little bit more than I wanted to. So what we're going to do is I've gone ahead. We've got 20 bright red envelopes here with a little bit of everything football related, and we're going to do our giveaway today. We're going to find 5 people. Obviously, everyone that's here, we're going to put everybody in the randomizer. We're going to randomize that bad boy. We're going to take 5 people. 5 people are going to go away with an envelope tonight, as well as anything that they pull in the break. So these are all singles right now, except for one of them. And then that's going to change. We'll just try and keep a regular 20 envelopes, and I'm going to make my way down to the local card shop probably next week and see if they've got anything for me at showtime. Oh, I don't know how anyone could keep twins separate anyway. When I was in high school, in my class, we had 3 pair of identical twins, so they screwed with us constantly. All right, we're just going to give 1 or 2 more minutes here. So it looks like everyone who is going to make it is here. Everyone who might make it, I believe, is here. So we'll just give it to 10 after here, and then we'll get started. Oh man, yeah, good luck. Okay, that is 10 minutes after the hour. I'm going to go ahead and wall off the chat. Do me a favor, let me know that you're here so I can get your name over into the drawing. Your name will go into the drawing in the order that you sound off. So go ahead and put here in the chat for me, and we'll get you signed up. Hey, MVP, glad you were able to make it. Hey, Lee, I'm glad you were able to make it as well. Pulled my Texans today. If you pull a Davis Mills auto, I'm going to be super, super jelly. We're going to get to those right after the giveaway. We're going to do the unsold teams right after the giveaway. There are only 5 of them, so it will be a rather quick process. Anyone else here? Anyone else here? Anyone else not listed in the chat? Sound off for me. You got 1 more minute. I've only met like 3 other Texans fans in my life, so it's pretty rare. It's like finding a white tiger out in the wild. See, I grew up a 49ers fan, but it was because my older brother was a 49ers fan, so I got all his hand-me-down 49ers gear. Then I stopped paying attention for quite a few years and decided I wanted to get back into it, and turned on ESPN, and they were talking about this expansion draft, and there was going to be a new team, and I just figured, the best way to pick a team is to go with the new team. So I figured wherever they play, whatever they're called, that's what I'll be. And that way, at least when they finally win a championship, nobody can call me a bandwagon jumper. So Houston Texans, there it was. All right, we're going to close it right there. Now, the really awesome thing is I said that we were going to give away 5 of the envelopes today, and I literally got 5 of your names for the drawing. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to randomize 4 times for an order, and I'll bring you over real quick here. Here's my little screen, so you can see. You've got 4 randomizations. We've got Alan Sam Lee, Al, then Mr. MVP, pulling up the last spot. Let me set you back down for a moment here. I'm going to grab the list of 20 envelopes, and we're going to see which 5 come out on top. We're going to do this again real quick here. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, and randomize a 4th time. Let me bring you across. Make sure that we can see here. Sorry about that. There we go. So we've got envelopes 20, 14, 2, 13, and 10 for Mr. MVP. I'll go ahead and get those marked down, and we will set those aside for just a moment. All right. So we've got Alan has number 20. That should be way back here. Number 20 it is. Sam has number 14. Lee has number 2. Al drew lucky 13. And MVP has number 10. I'll go ahead and put these away. All right, there we go. We are literally starting right now, Andrew. You just missed the very, very first part, our little opening drawing. That's okay. We're going to open these up really fast, and then we've got our score box right behind it. This is a little thank you for the folks that were able to make it early today. Andrew, I'm sorry that you missed it this time, but we can definitely get you in on our next one. No worries there, boss. Alrighty? We're going to start from the bottom up. Andrew, Mr. MVP, my Patriots fan, drew number 10. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what you've got. A lot of different options, a lot of different possibilities. This particular one for MVP, this is a Michael Crabtree patch relic, numbered 173 of 299. And this is, let's see, Panini Threads 2011. Nice hit, MVP. Appreciate you making it today. Next up is number 13, which is for Al. Al, again, thanks so much for being part of the group today. Along with your teams, we have a Troy Polamalu, number 33 of 100, blue parallel. This is from the Crown Royale set, back when it was actually its own box, from the 2010 set. So it's a nice little addition to your insert collection. Number 2 is for Lee. Lee got quite possibly one of my favorite cards that I've ever packed myself. This is from 2001 Impressions. This is a Javon Curse matte. It is it's on matte like you would paint on, and it's a very rough. If I took it out of the plastic, you can feel that it's a very, very rough fabric that the cards are printed on. I only ever actually saw 2 of these cards. I saw somebody pull one, and then I pulled one while I was standing next to him. It was friggin' amazing. So, super, super awesome. The Tennessee Titans Javon Curse pull. Congratulations. And again, thanks so much for being here today. I believe next is Sam, right? Number 14, correct? Sam, let's see what we got for you today. Included with your pulls is a Sweet Swatches, Marion Barber III. Marion the Barbarian, an absolute beast at the University of Minnesota, and an absolute beast for the Dallas Cowboys. This guy hit harder than any running back I have ever personally watched, and he's the only running back I've ever watched that would go out of his way to make contact with other backs instead of shifting out of the way. Sam, I know you're a big local guy, so that's a super nice hit for Marion Barber. Nice job, man. Thanks again for being here today. And last but certainly not least, for Alan. Alan, let's see what we got for you today. Alan got the only non-single out there. You got our last 1991 NFL Pacific Plus Pro Football Super High Gloss Premium Edition cards. We're going to go ahead and see if you got something awesome in here. We've still been waiting to pull like a beautiful insert or just something, way out of the ordinary in these. This is the last one of these particular packs that I have, so I definitely want to try and find. I'm going to talk to the local card shop about some more packs that we can look into like this. So we've got a Norton Johnson, Seattle kicker. Darrell Green, Washington Redskins corner. Rich Gannon as the quarterback for the Vikings. Mark Bavaro, Giants tight end. Wow. Primetime Deion Sanders, Atlanta Falcons. Very nice hit. Andre Reed, star wide receiver for Buffalo. Neil Anderson, running back, Chicago Bears. Eric Metcalf, Cleveland Browns running back. Lomas Brown, Detroit Lions, tackle. Bubba McDowell, Oilers, safety. Stacy Simmons, wide receiver for the Indianapolis Colts. Tom Hodgson, New England Patriots quarterback. Eric Martin, wide receiver for the Saints. And finally, Lewis Sharp, tackle for the Phoenix Cardinals. That action, Deion Sanders, man, that Deion is absolutely beautiful. Not to mention the Andre Reed behind it, but that Deion, man, that is a beauty. All right, let's go ahead and get these set up for you. I'll get those into everybody's packs at the end of the day. Drew, I got to admit, I'm kind of in that boat with you, man. Houston hasn't had a first or a second round pick in 2 years, so it's kind of nice to actually be back in the mix, and we could even have a little action, a little trading action with that 13th overall pick. So I actually have the day off of work tomorrow, so I will be doing nothing but watching the draft. We're going to have a little bit of a draft party happening on Discord, so if you're interested, hit me up, and we'll see if we can get you into that little group. With that in mind, let's get to the prize for today. We've got our score box again. Just to cover this one more time, we've got 10 packs with 40 cards per pack. So we're looking at 400 cards today, 4 autographs, 1 Tom Brady tribute, 36 inserts, 10 parallels, 90 rookies. We're definitely looking to have some fun today. We want to find some awesomeness, and the great thing is, unlike the first time when I opened this box, we had no idea how any of these rookies were going to turn out. Now we kind of know exactly what we've got. If you haven't seen it already, make sure and check the announcements page. Announcements were up today for both our second 2022 Topps opening day hobby box, as well as the next football product, which is going to be a draft product. Of course, I'm doing a draft special next week. This time, of course, this channel, we're doing a 2021/2022 Bowman Chrome University Collegiate Football. We're looking for 2 autos in each. I love the rookie products. I know a lot of people aren't super fans of collegiate uniforms. However, I definitely love to hit one of those products right after the draft, before we really know too much about anybody. Back in the day, right after the draft, I pulled 2 autographs on the same day at my local card shop for this guy that the Texans drafted. There was a lot of hullabaloo around him, but I'd never heard of him before, so I put his autographs in my safe, and the other day I went back to check out my 2 beautiful J.J. Watt autographs. I was so glad that I held on to them, and I was so glad that I didn't sell them or trade them or anything like that. So it's just part of the glory, part of the fun of the draft. Sometimes you never know what you're going to end up with. Alrighty, up and over the shoulder. Oh, these super, super fat packs are fun. We're going to find some awesomeness today. Good luck, everybody. Thanks so much for being here with me. Let's get to it. Oh, I almost forgot. Hey, everybody. We've got a couple of teams I don't know if you're interested in. Boy, we almost opened this up. Somebody asked about them earlier. It totally went off the back of my mind. So we're gonna do this here. Let me jump into the chat real fast. We're also going to do some of this in the chat to make things a little bit easier, because I know that there is a little bit of a delay in the audio. I don't know why that posted twice, but that's okay, I guess. We'll just do that. Let me see. No, he did not scoop up the Seahawks for this particular break. Sam. No, I got so excited I wanted to get right into ripping, and I kind of forgot about him a little bit. So just pulling back up my list here. There we go. All right. So we are going to start, as usual, we're just looking for a $5 minimum bid to get things going. I do not have any pre-bids today, so we don't have any of that to worry about. We're looking at the Denver Broncos. We're looking for a $5 starter bid. Any interest, shout it out in the chat. We're going to give it about 1 minute. I need some Jeopardy music up in here. Again, if there is no interest, no worries. I'll go ahead and hold on to those. That doesn't bother me one bit. If there is interest, I just want to make sure that y'all get the cards you want to see. Looks like no interest yet in the Broncos. We're going to give it just another 10 or 15 seconds here. Looks like no interest in the Broncos at 5. Anyone want the Broncos at 3? I'll last offer them. Last offer at $3 if anyone's interested. If not, I'll go ahead and keep them and let's just hope they don't have the hit. Be a shame if it was up in my eBay store. Last call, $3. Denver Broncos. Sam likes a bid for $3. Oh, sorry, Jenks. Sam's got the offer in for 3. It'll take a $4 bid to take them. Sam's a quick one. He knows what's up. He cashed in off of Kadarius Toney, New York Football Giants pre-auction break $5 bid. Net him a huge Kadarius Toney triple color patch auto. It was absolutely amazing. Sam, it looks like you've got the interest. We're going to go ahead and close the Broncos right there. You've got them for $3. For some reason, I can't type. There we go. All right, let me get you marked down real quick. Next up is the Indianapolis Colts. We're looking for a $5 starter bid. You got an opportunity here to pull in quite possibly the hottest rookie running back in several years in Jonathan. I wanted to call him. It's Jonathan Taylor, isn't it? Yeah. Spoiler alert. In these red envelopes was one of his rookie cards. Ooh. Maybe we'll see that next time. Although I am going to go ahead and fill those 5 envelopes. We do have a $5 starter bid for Lee. Anybody interested in taking that from Lee? It's going to take a $6 bid. Again, we're looking at $1 increments. We're going to give it just a moment here. Let you think it over. We've got a $5 bid on the Indianapolis Colts. Going once, $5 for the Colts. Going twice, $5 for the Colts. Last call. Alrighty, we'll go ahead and close it at $5 right there. Lee, you have them. Let me go ahead and get you marked down. Next up is the absolute last chance at cards for the Washington football team. Now rebranded the Washington Commanders. This will be your last chance at that football team logo. Don't think they had a real big hit in the rookie class last year that I can think of, unless I'm missing somebody obvious. I feel like their defensive end draws were last year. However, I know that there's a couple of Washington fans out there. I'm not sure who all is out there in video land today, but we're looking for that $5 starter on the Washington football team. Last chance. Last chance, $3 bid. I'll lower it to a $3 bid. If anyone's interested in scooping them, scoop them now or forever hold your peace. Robert did have his with a 3-question in right after my message on my screen. I've got me saying a last chance $3 bid and then Robert asking if I'd take $3. So I am going to award that bid to Robert at 3. It will take a $4 bid to take them from Robert. Robert has the Dolphins, quite possibly looking to add on here today. Any interest in a $4 bid for the Washington football team? We're going to call this going once. That's going twice. And we're going to close it right there at a $3 bid for Robert. Thank you very much, Robert. Let me get you more down. Speaking of Kadarius Toney, quite possibly on the move. Next up, we are looking at the New York Football Giants. We're looking for a $5 starter bid. Let me know if you're interested. If anybody needs it, there is the information that you may need in chat. If you can send that right over, that'd be greatly appreciated. We can get started right away. We got 2 teams left to include the New York Football Giants. We're still looking for a $5 starter bid. Any interest? Seeing none, we'll give the Giants a shot at $3. Anyone want to scoop the Giants for 3? Take a shot at that Toney auto, regardless of the fact that he may or may not be playing in New York this year. I see Andrew Jenks with a $4 bid. Andrew's got him right now at 4. Let me know if anybody wants to go up to that $5 bid to take him from Andrew. There is a $5 bid from Steven right there. It'll take a $6 bid to take him from Steven's warm, breathing fingers. One team remaining after the Giants. We have a $5 bid, last call, last chance. And we'll close it right there at $5 for Steven. Thank you very much, Steven. Let me get you marked down. Last up today is the Tennessee Titans. We are looking for a $5 starter bid. Somebody has to hit a Derrick Henry auto. I've been waiting for it all year. I complained about it during our last box break, and we hit, 2 breaks ago, and we hit that beautiful powder blue Derrick Henry patch that had a thread across it, which was friggin' awesome. Sam jumped at that. We've got a $5 bid on the Tennessee Titans. Any other interest in the Titans? Speak now, or be really mad about it when we pull a Derrick Henry auto. I don't necessarily want to see, a Tannehill auto. I kind of feel like Tannehill's probably on his last leg in Tennessee, but we'll see what happens. Last chance. Does anybody want to beat a $5 bid for Tennessee? Robert has jumped it. We have a $6 bid for Tennessee. Sam, how bad do you want him? That's a $6 bid going once. There's a $7 bid from Steven. All of a sudden, this turned into a triple threat match between Robert, Sam, and Steven. We have a $7 bid for Tennessee. That is a $7 bid going once. That is a $7 bid going twice. Hey, Jinx. Thanks so much for letting me know. I will fix that as soon as we're... Actually, I might just pull that up and do that. I'll fix it when we're done. If I listed it on there twice, thanks so much for the heads up. I appreciate that. Steven, we're going to go ahead and close it. They are yours. Closed at $7 for Tennessee. Thank you very much, Lee. Sam, Robert, and Steven, if you could please send those away, we will get started right away. Lee and Robert, I've received yours. Steven, I received your first one. Sam, I received yours. Thank you very much, everybody, for being quick. And I got you, Steven. Thank you very much. Hey, I appreciate you guys very much jumping on that, not only scooping up those teams, but making that real quick so that we can get down to the fun part. I'm just going to clear all these notifications as they come in here. Bang, bang, boom. Here we go. All right, let's get back to the fun part. All right, let's break this box. Let's get just jump right in here. We're looking for 4 autographs. 4. Count them. I don't want to see Panini points. I'm okay with a redemption if it's like a first-round draft pick or like a Drew Brees auto or something awesome. But if it's going to be a redemption, it better be something awesome. That's all I'm saying. These are bigger packs. We are going to go through them a little bit faster. Ooh, I wonder if you got something right there, or if we just got a little, a little bend in the pack. So little card nonsense here. So we're going to go through these. Good luck, everybody. We're starting off with Jonnu Smith. We got a Brett Favre. That's pretty sweet right off the bat. AJ Green. Austin Hooper from the Browns. T.Y. Hilton. Brian Urlacher. A.J. Brown. Devontae Adams. Last time we're going to see him in Green Bay Gold. Teddy Bridgewater. Max Crosby, boy, who'd have thought that he'd have turned into the beast that he was, or is, I should say. Xavier Howard, another guy who's got a huge contract. Patrick Peterson, Curtis Samuel, George Kittle, Philip Lindsay, Kyler Murray, Donald Driver, Dan Marino, heck yeah. That is a scorecard, Dan Marino. So that's an insert. I'm going to make sure I didn't miss that scorecard. So I knew you do tend to get a couple of them per pack, if I remember. No, we did not. No, we did not. Okay, good deal. I want to make sure the scorecards get sleeved up, of course, as special inserts. So that Dan Marino will definitely be getting sleeved up here. We've got a Fantasy Stars card, so we're going to have a little randomized action at the end of our day. We've got Mike Nugent, Rodrigo Blankenship, and Greg Zuerlein, Fantasy Stars that are kickers. I love it. That is super awesome. So we'll be randomizing that one at the end of our day. We've got a Rondale Moore draft card. Breakthrough, Myles Garrett. Celebration, Dalvin Cook, Minnesota Vikings. Baron Browning, rookie card. We're going to see a set of rookies now. Elijah Molden. There's a T-Law, very nice. Trevor Lawrence, first time. Still looking for that auto. We've only seen one of his autos this year. It was a sweet one. I believe that was also out of the Sage Aspire box, but I got to get some more of those next season because those were fire for us this year. Travis Etienne, look at that. Both of the first two picks for the Jaguars this year. Felipe Franks. Jalen Waddle, one of the best wide receivers this year. Tyler Vaughns. Patrick Surtain II. Victor Diambuki. Probably butchered his name, sorry bro. We got Sterling Sharp for the Giants as we're out of our rookie set now. Jordan Poyer. Antonio Gibson. Damian Harris. Ed Reed, Ezekiel Elliott, Rodney McLeod, Zach Thomas, and Patrick Queen rounds off the first pack. As a general heads up, I can tell you right off the bat, due to doing 2 box breaks today because of a weird shift in my schedule, today's break cards will not go out tomorrow. They will go out the following day. Just a general heads up. You know, I like to get these out to you as quick as possible. Nothing's going to change there. Pack number 2, we're going to start off with DeAndre Swift of the Detroit Lions. Todd Gurley the second. Harrison Smith. Jarvis Landry. Darius Leonard. Tarek Cohen. Jake Luton. TJ Hawkinson. Micah Kaiser. Marshawn Lattimore. Chris Carson. Matt Nelson, Denver. Jordan Hicks, Jameis Winston, Russell Wilson, Derek Carr, Geno Atkins, Derek Barnett. Celebration, here's our line of inserts. Celebration is for DJ Moore of the Carolina Panthers. Sorry, I mixed up my inserts here. I did not mean to do that. Give me just 1 second. We've got a hot rookies insert for Jalen Waddle. I don't know if you saw what I saw, but we're going to set this right here for just a moment. Right there. It's right there. Just I'll do this over here so that you know there's no funny business, okay? We just like to leave those for the end. All right. We got Kenny Yeboah. Patrick Jones II. Quarterback Mac Jones. Ian Book. Kyle Pitts. Quite a few first-rounders here. Raheem Boyd. Shartarius Tutu Atwell. I believe he was a second-round pick. Dwayne Eskridge. Kylan Hill. Come on. I need you to focus. There we go. Out of our rookies, we've got Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Michael Strahan, Warren Sapp, Devin McCourty, Ocho Cinco himself, Chad Johnson, C.D. Lamb, Chris Godwin, and Travis. What did we find behind Jalen Waddle? We have a Marquez Valdez Scantling. Beautiful auto. Let me get this into plastic and I'll give you a better look. There we go. Very nice. First hit of the day, Marquez Valdez Scantling. Very nice sticker auto. Little swoop-de-swoop. Nice card. Good edges. Nice centering. It looks really decent. Looks really, really decent. Congratulations to the holder of the Green Bay Packers. Today would be Packers. My boy Kyle Hamilton. I have not seen his name in chat, so it doesn't look like he was able to make it today. The boy probably throwing dice at the craps table today at the casino. So we'll wish him good luck and congratulations. Good luck with the rest of the draw today, but definitely congratulations. We did hide. I didn't realize we had another card in there. We had a DK Metcalf all hands team insert to go with our Jalen Waddle hot rookies insert. So definitely don't want to miss that. Nice hits. 1 autograph down, 3 autographs to go. If I remember correctly, 2 veteran and 2 rookie autos were typically the way to go with these score packs. So hopefully we find some awesomeness. Hopefully it's not this guy. I've never heard of this guy or seen him play. I hear he's a Cleveland Brown, and from what I remember, that's where quarterbacks go for their careers to die. So he's you got Cleveland. James Conner, Peyton Manning, arch nemesis, Khalil Mack. We got a Randy Moss card. Holy cow! Very nice. Kareem Hunt, Mo Alley Cox, Roquan Smith. There's our first Derrick Henry pull of the day. Into a Leonard Floyd. Drew Lock, now a Seattle Seahawk. Michael Dixon. Jeff Heath. Darren Fells, I believe that's our first Texans pull. DeAndre Hopkins. DJ Moore. Raheem Mostert. Alan Lazard. Into our rookie set is Trey Sermon. This is also a scorecard insert. All hands team, C.D. Lamb. Breakthrough. T. Higgins. Man, at the beginning of the year, you couldn't watch a box break without seeing a T. Higgins hit. We have a 2001 NFL Draft Elijah Moore. And it looks like our Tom Brady tribute is here. That is a New England Tom Brady with his first career passing touchdown, October 14th, 2001. I don't think I've pulled any of these that were anywhere near the beginning of his career, so that is awesome. I believe MVP has the Patriots as a tradition. Congratulations on that pull, man. Oops, I accidentally mixed in our scorecard. Just 1 second. Wrong pile. We've got Nick Bolton, Trey Sermon, Daz Newsome, Rashad Bateman, Azeez Ojulari, Najee Harris, Damon Hazleton Jr., Jamar Chase, almost Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl competitor at least in his first year. That says a lot alone. Anthony Schwartz. We got some Denzel Mims for the Jets. Mecole Hardman Jr., Blake Martinez, Jim Kelly for Buffalo, Alex Smith for that Washington football team, a little Cam Newton action for the New England Patriots, Ray Lewis, and Levante David, bringing up the rear of pack number 3. I'm loving this so far. Loving it so far. I'm going to put Tom Brady over here. Pack number 4. Pack number 4 is going to start us off with Mr. Hayden Hurst from the Atlanta Falcons, Minka Fitzpatrick, DJ Shark Jr., Adrian Peterson, Matt Ryan in his last year with the Falcons, Dalvin Cook. If you didn't know it, his little brother is about to be a Houston Texan. They should be picking him up in the 3rd round of this year's draft. Go Houston. Nick Chubb, Phillip Rivers, rocking his Colts gear, Nick Foles for the Bears, Josh Allen, defensive end, not quarterback, Kenneth Murray, Terrell Edmonds, Cooper Kupp, Super Bowl champion Cooper Kupp, Jared Cook, Super Bowl champion Joshua Kelly. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Chargers. I got my Los Angeles teams confused. Adam Humphries, Tennessee. Kurt Warner. Taysom Hill. Woo! Then we've got an insert. We've got a numbered insert. This one is a Michael Thomas all-hands team, numbered 63 of 100. Nice hit for New Orleans. Let me get this sleeved up. You know, I was feeling some New Orleans heat today. I thought it was Drew Brees, but we'll definitely take a Michael Thomas. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not apparently using the ones that I set up anyway, so we're just going to go ahead and set these up here for now. All right, we have a Kyle Trask draft card. Breakthrough, Justin Herbert. Score celebration. This one's Travis Kelce of the Chiefs. All hands team, Amari Cooper, Cowboys. Rookies start us off with Jabril Cox, Tylan Wallace, Trey McKitty, Carlos Basham Jr., Kyle Trask's base rookie. There's my man Davis Mills, Jarrett Patterson, Puka Williams Jr. Thank you, my other pick here this year, Nico Collins, nice wide receiver. Texans getting a little bit of love all of a sudden. We got John Bostic, Joe Namath, holy cow. Tyreek Hill, last year in the Chiefs gear, so many trades this year, craziness. Daniel Jones for New York. We got Ryan Kerrigan for Washington. There's your Tom Brady base. Joe Mixon, Jalen Smith, and Antonio Brown, a guy that can't find work anymore. All right. Pack number 5 puts us at the halfway mark. Once again, I want to remind you that we have MLB and NFL breaks listed currently up on the Facebook main page. They should also be up in the announcement sections. Baseball, within 10 minutes of going up, 8 teams were claimed. Football, we've already got a few teams claimed. It will not be long before the unclaimed teams are moved to eBay, so make sure and grab a team if you want them. Pack number 5 starts us off with some more Green Bay Packers action. Aaron Jones, running back. Young-Ho Koo, kicker. Kyle Rudolph, tight end. Ben Roethlisberger, last year we'll be seeing his cards of action anyway. At least we'll be seeing retired cards from now on. Michael Pittman Jr. Julio Jones, no longer with Atlanta. Justin Jefferson. Myles Garrett. Hunter Henry. Michael Thomas, there's his base. Robert Woods. Trey Hendrickson. Jamal Adams. Some guy that's in jail now. Darnell Savage Jr. The star, Larry Fitzgerald. Shaq Thompson. And this time our scorecard is a veteran in Jordan Hicks. We've got another trifecta. Justin Herbert, Tyler Lockett, and Kyler Murray. It's kind of a weird combination, but okay, we'll go with it. That'll be another Fantasy Stars. Let me see, let me pull out the other one here. Want to make sure that we don't forget. That'll be another one to randomize at the end of our break today. Our celebration in this pack is Justin Jefferson of the Minnesota Vikings. Hot rookie, Rondale Moore, wide receiver. Hey, we've got another Fantasy Stars, 2 in this pack. Dak Prescott, Aaron Jones, and Josh Allen. Into our rookies, we've got first round, I believe, 5th overall pick, Penei Sewell. Shaka Toney, Joseph Osai, Javonte Williams, Christian Darrisaw, J.A. Tuffle, Micah Parsons, ended up being one of the best rookies out of the class. Kellen Mond, I was really butthurt the Houston Texans didn't get this guy. Turns out I'm okay with the way things ended up. Brendan Knox from the Thundering Herd. Out of our rookie set, we've got Derek Barnett. Back to Dan Marino. Marquise Brown. Jamison Crowder. Travis Kelce. Darius Slayton. Stephon Diggs. Jason Kelce. And Kyle Van Noy. First time I bought this score box right after they came out. I didn't even buy the box. I was at my local card shop. I thought the box was a little spendy, so they had one that was open. 3 or 4 packs had been taken out of it. He laid them out on the counter, let me pick out 3 packs, and the first pack had this Kyle Van Noy card, but with the sticker auto. I've still got that in the box over there. It was an awesome card. It was an awesome experience. I love pulling cards down at the local shop, so it's always fun when George is there to see you hit a banger. Pack number 6, we are in the home stretch, as one might call it. We're going to start off with Marvin Jones Jr. and bump it right up to a stud in Andre Johnson. Another stud, T.J. Watt. James Robinson. Barry Sanders. Eddie George. Wow, back-to-back beasts. Kirk Cousins. Baker Mayfield. Randall Cobb, already back with the Packers. Look at that, Terry Bradshaw. Look how young he looks, man. We've got Brandon Ayuk, John Elway, Gabriel Davis, Mike Williams from the Chargers, Alden Smith, Darrell Henderson, woo! Jerry Rice, Justin Herbert, Rashad Perriman. Our scorecard is rookie Nick Bolton. Excuse me. Breakthrough insert, James Robinson. Draft insert, Najee Harris. Fantasy stars. You got Deshaun Watson, Derrick Henry, and Justin Jefferson again to the randomizer. Hello. We got a Thundering Herd autograph. Brendan Knox. I'm not sure where he ended up. I'd have to check and see where he was drafted. Being from North Dakota myself, I know this is a Marshall Thundering Herd. Every time I see the Thundering Herd, I think of the North Dakota State University Bison that they call the Thundering Herd. But I love pulling my cards anyway. That would be our first rookie auto of the day. I'm sure Sam is already on it, checking which team this one goes to. Autograph number 2, Brendan Knox. Moving on, we've got Trevon Moehrig, Zach Smith, Peyton Ramsey, Sage Surratt, Hunter Long, Kwity Paye. There he is, Zach Wilson, alright. Sam Ehlinger, Jamar Jefferson, Miles Sanders, Tua, Logan Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Patrick Mahomes II, Mike Evans, Evan Ingram, and Thurman Thomas. Nice pack, very nice pack. Pack number 7, we're still looking for 2 more autos. I wonder if there are relics in the set, and I've just never come across one yet. I bet there are. Seems like all of the sets have relics and patches in them, so. We got Zach Pascal, Anthony Miller, Ryan Tannehill, Aaron Rodgers, Michael Vick, CJ Ham, BJ Goodson, Danny Amendola, Calvin Ridley, Emmanuel Sanders, Bobby Wagner, Josh Jacobs, Kenny Golladay, Jalen Guyton, Kendrick Bourne, Aaron Donald, Super Bowl champion, Traquan Smith. Woo, look at that. We've got a beautiful insert here. This is a blue parallel artist proof hollow. Alex Smith. I said the Washington football team needed to get scooped, and boy was I right. Numbered 17 of 35. Let's see if we can get a look at that. 17 of 35. Very nice pull for Alex Smith. Very, very nice pull for the Washington Commanders. Rashad Bateman, draft insert. Hot rookies, Devonta Smith. Celebration card is Tom Brady, this time with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And not to mention with the insert, we have our other Our second rookie auto, this one in black ink while both of the others were in blue. That is Javian Hawkins. Sam, do me a favor, hook these two up. Brendan Knox and Javian Hawkins. Let's find out who has a couple of hits coming to him. That is a Louisville Cardinal. Brendan Knox was an undrafted free agent, signed and released by Dallas. Currently, very nice Alex Smith insert. That's a beauty. So we'll pick up here. We have our Devonta Smith and our Rashad Bateman inserts. We've got a Devonta Smith base rookie. Elijah Mitchell. Marquez Stevenson. Adetokunbo Ogundeji. Jeremiah Owusu Koromora. Chuba Hubbard. Seth Williams. KJ Costello, Christian Barmore, Greg Zuerlein, Devin White, Dallas Goedert, Mike Gesicki, Mark Andrews, Frank Gore, Le'Veon Bell, Saquon Barkley, and Josh Allen. And just like that, we've got 3 packs to go. We have 1 autograph to find. Doesn't mean you don't go wrong, doesn't mean you don't find a little something extra. Look at the back here, let me take a real quick look. Oh, this is so small, I can barely read some of these. Just want to see printing plates, signatures, artist proof. Draft Gems, Gem Master, Celebration, Gem Master, Intergalactic, yeah, there's no luck on those yet. That's alright, we can find them. We got plenty of time. We still got 3 packs, doesn't mean we're not a little long. Undrafted free agent as well. Well, it's unfortunate that both of our rookies ended up being undrafted free agents, but every once in a while, that happens. Doesn't mean that they don't make anything of themselves. We've all heard of a guy by the name of Kurt Warner. We've got Laviska Shenault Jr., Christian McCaffrey, my man J.J. Watt, Deontay Johnson, Mark Brunell, beautiful card, Matt Stafford, Malcolm Butler, Robert Tonyan, Hassan Riddick, Drew Brees, hold on. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. Drew Brees. Hey, look at that. We got a Deebo Samuel before anybody knew who he was. Bradley Chubb. Marshall Faulk. Keenan Allen. Michael Gallup. Von Miller. Richard Sherman. Our scorecard, oh, excuse me, not scorecard, this is a showcase insert. Blue parallel, Alvin Kamara, numbered 48 of 100. Very nice. Our celebration is DK Metcalf, playing with the camera. Hot rookie, another Najee Harris. We've got another Fantasy Stars card. This one is Russell Wilson, Devontae Adams, and Josh Jacobs. Draft, 2021 draft, Kyle Pitts, first round. 5th overall, I believe. Into our rookies, we have Tommy Tremble, Julian Darden, Javon Holland, Michael Carter, Larry Roundtree III, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Texan Devin Jordan, Gregory Rousseau, and there's my man Trey Lance from the North Dakota Bison, Chase Young, Julian Edelman, there's T. Higgins, Primetime Deion Sanders, this time for the Cowboys, Leonard Fournette, Brian Dawkins, Tremaine Edmonds, and Dak Prescott. Oh, hiding a Harrison Butker in the back. All right, let's get this hit sleeved. That is our second hit for the New Orleans Saints today. Today's holder of the Saints, Kyle Hamilton, who also hit the Packers auto earlier today. Wow, doubled up on hits. We're still got one to go. 2 packs to go. We're still looking for at least one auto. I think we might have one more numbered parallel as well. Let's find that intergalactic, huh? We're starting off with Anthony Harris, Odell Beckham Jr., there's Jonathan Taylor, David Montgomery, Miles Jack, Romeo Okwara, Olamide Zaccheaus, Adam Thielen, Joe Schobert, Tyler Lockett, Hunter Renfrow, Jared Goff in his Rams gear. Note the Lions logo. Alvin Kamara, DK Metcalf, Darren Waller, Harrison Bryant, and Joey Bosa. Vince Williams with the Steelers. Scorecard insert is Dalvin Cook this time. Nice pull for the Vikings. All hands team, Jerry Jeudy. Breakthrough, Buffalo Bills own Josh Allen. We have a draft day insert, Trey Lance. Fantasy Stars, wow, we got a lot of these. Derek Carr, Darren Waller, and Josh Allen. Jamie Newman. Shane Buechele. Pat Freiermuth. Chris Evans. Elijah Moore. Tyson Campbell, Dylan Moses, and Asante Samuel Jr. with Ben Skoranek. Fletcher Cox, Tyler Boyd, DeMarcus Lawrence, Rob Gronkowski, Jalen Hurts, Devontae Parker, Lamar Jackson, and the immaculate Sam Darnold. Which means we did it. We managed to get our last hit in our last pack, which we definitely love to try to do. Didn't have to try too hard. It was the last pack in the bottom left-hand corner of the box, so it just got left behind. I want to thank everybody so much for making it today. Thank you so much for supporting my little box breaking habit here. I love to have fun. I love to do this kind of This is like the highlight of my week right here. I get through my week just to get to box break day. This week I'm getting through box break day to get to draft day, but that's a very, very rare occurrence and it does not happen very often. So because we know that there's a hit right here, we are going to hide that. We're going to look at the back half of our pack first today. This last time. Good luck, everybody. And one more time, don't forget, we've got 2 more breaks, 1 baseball, 1 football, both already posted up on the main page. Don't forget to claim your spot on the way out today. Thank you very much. Good luck, everybody. We got Demetric Felton, rookie. Sean Wade. Shee Smith. Quincy Roche. There's Javian Hawkins, base card. There's Kadarius Toney. We almost went a whole day without calling his name. Rondell Moore, we've seen a couple of times. Ramondre Stevenson, there's a hit for MVP. We got James Bradbury. Cole Beasley, Kendall Fuller, Jacoby Myers, Joe Burrow, Troy Aikman, Tom Brady, Carson Wentz in his Eagles gear, Calais Campbell, Jesse Bates III, Texans own Brandon Cooks, Chris Boswell, Zadarius Smith, Robbie Anderson, Will Fuller V in his Texans gear, Chase Claypool, Gardner Minshew II, Brent Urban, Nelson Aguilar, J.C. Jackson, guy I was super disappointed didn't sign with Houston in the offseason. Yeah, Alan, you're ready for it. I'm getting excited, man. I'm getting kind of shaky. We're looking for the big knockout blow of this box here. Christian Kirk, Jeremy Chin, Nick Bosa, Noah Fant, Tony Gonzalez, Austin Eckler. Scorecard insert is Matt Nelson, offensive tackle for the Detroit Lions. Ooh, it could be an auto insert. That'd be sweet. We've got a Jamar Chase hot rookies insert. We have a celebration. New England Patriots own Cam Newton. We have a Michael Thomas base all hands team insert. We have a Stevie Scott III rookie card. And our last hit of the day. Wow! First round pick, defensive end, gold parallel, gold zone, sticker auto, quickie pay, knockout blow for the Indianapolis Colts, who were scooped up in pre-break auction action for a measly $5 bill. What a hit. That is definitely our box hit. Congratulations. Wow, what a pickup by Lee. Wow, that is beautiful. Let me get that in plastic real quick. Woo! I did not notice, before I get it in hard plastic, as the gold zone insert, it is numbered 26 of 50. Let me see if I can get you a good shot. There we go. 26 of 50. Beautiful hit. Once again, I say it over and over, the Giants got scooped for $5. That Kadarius Toney patch auto went for more than $150. Today we had the Colts get scooped up for $5. It may not be a $150 rookie auto, but that is a beautiful rookie auto. Edge rusher. You never know what happens. Not only an edge rusher, but an edge rusher from the University of Michigan. Congratulations. That is a beautiful hit. Quiddy pay, boys and girls. There we go. Awesome. With that, we're going to take one more look here. We got our beautiful Quiddy pay. We got an awesome Marquez Valdez-Scantling auto. We got two undrafted rookie free agents in Brendan Knox and Javian Hawkins. But again, put these in your treasure chest. Forget about them for a year or two. Come back. You never know what you find. Sometimes you've got a J.J. Watt back there. We also ended up with 3 additional inserts. Obviously, one of our autos being an insert. We have an Alvin Kamara numbered to 100. We have this awesome Alex Smith holo numbered to 35. And a Michael Thomas all-hands team numbered to 100. One last time, everybody, I want to thank you so much for being with me here today, for joining us. If you want to stick around for the randomizer, I am going to do that. If you don't really want to stick around, that's cool. Wait, find out what comes up in your package, or come back and check out the video later. I'm going to go ahead and get these set up. If you aren't going to stick around, that is cool. Thanks so much for being here, folks. We are going to do some randomizing. Our first one, I suppose I gotta flip over to my camera here. Our first one is going to be our Carr, Waller, and Allen. It's Oakland to Oakland, Buffalo. Same as usual, I'm gonna randomize this 4 times. And 4, and we'll get you a real quick view. This one goes to Oakland. Our second is for Russell Wilson, Devontae Adams, and Josh Jacobs. Seattle, Green Bay, and Oakland. We're going to randomize this 4 times. And whoops, oh goodness, sorry about that. I just about dropped my camera here. Kind of came a little disconnected. Sorry about that. Our second card also goes to Oakland. I just want to make sure that you can get a good view. Sorry about that. There we go. Does in fact go to Oakland as well. Excuse me, I guess that's Las Vegas. I keep calling them Oakland. Our third card, our third one is Deshaun Watson, Derrick Henry, and Justin Jefferson. So you have Houston, Tennessee, and Minnesota. Four randomizations this time bring us to Minnesota. Minnesota is the winner of this card. Our next one is Dak Prescott, Aaron Jones, and Josh Allen. That is Dallas, Green Bay, and Buffalo. Four times. This card is awarded to Buffalo. Again, make sure you can get a good view there. Good deal. We have 2 cards left. Justin Herbert, Tyler Lockett, and Kyler Murray. That one's a little blurry. Sorry about that. Still working out a few of the kinks with the new camera. I appreciate y'all's patience with that. LA Chargers, Seattle, and Arizona. 4 times. This one will be awarded to Seattle. Our last randomization of the day is going to be Mike Nugent, Rodrigo Blankenship, and Greg Zuerlein. My personal favorite out of these, just because it was the 3 kickers. Arizona, Arizona, Indy, and Dallas. We're going to randomize that 4 times, and we are all set for the day. After 4 randomizations, our final card is awarded to the Dallas Cowboys. One last time, everybody, I want to thank you so much for being a part of Prophecy Box Break today, for being a part of our break, for being a part of the group. I couldn't keep doing this if y'all don't keep buying into the breaks, so I definitely appreciate you helping me split these bad boys up, and we can keep these prices as low as possible. One last time, make sure and keep an eye out on the Facebook page. We do have 2 more breaks listed. Sam, you're very welcome. I'm glad you were able to find a couple of nice bangers here today. I'm glad we found a couple of real sweet autographs. So no Panini points to deal with today. Thanks again last time, everybody. I hope you have a great day, and don't miss the draft tomorrow. It is going to be a banger. We'll see you there.